All right, guys. It is 4/19, October 28th, Monday. Hopefully everyone's feeling well. Take a look at disclosure. You guys know the drill. My name is Scott Redler. I am the Chief Strategic Officer of T3Live.com. Welcome to today's recap and look ahead. So, interesting day. A lot of things were on the move, but if you were in the wrong place, the wrong stock at the wrong time, I guess like every other day, you didn't make any money. If you look here at the SPYs, you know what? Today, Red Dog had patience. Market opened up. I shorted a little bit more 583s. I kept the 581s, and I wound up not losing anything on my hedge. And I felt a little bit better sleeping at night with all my longs. Right here, if you look on the virtual trading floor, I still have I came in with a lot of options, a lot of options in those nuclear names. And whoa, what a move today! I think I made more in those names together than I've made in anything else all year. And like the funny thing is, a month or two ago, we had no idea what they were. That's the beauty of trading, right? Some people are like, what tier am I in now? I'm like, well, look how many sell on the January 22s. Then where is the other one? Right here. Sell. And that's it. I only had two of them. And then on the Oklo, sell. Sell. Overnight, no buying. There was no buying. I could have bought a little bit in the first, I guess, 15 minutes of the day, but I was just too busy with everything else going on. So hopefully you guys had a good day in those. The group's been great. Really, really good. I focused on this, and beautiful bull flag, and I'm not in the shares now. I said just be a little careful because everyone was saying they had to do a deal last week, and I think there were a lot of shorts in there. That's why I went, but they didn't do a deal, so they got squeezed. But I still they think they might have to do a deal, so just be careful. I'm still in some options. I have 25% left. This Oklo also. Look at that beautiful move. Never even heard of this name, and then all of a sudden some guys were mentioning it. We started watching it, played it in here. I started reading up on it, and I don't think there's been a day that I haven't had exposure here. Had the stock all the way up to there. Then I was buying options on this whole move lower, and now, we'll see what's next. The, the whole nuclear theme is still just, in its infancy, I would think. Anyway, then NNE just turned up. Some people like he needs to play catch up. This name did a deal at 21.5, and then when we bought it, the day it did a 17. There's just a lot of free lunches right now in that stock, so it's going to have to trade huge volume to clear through that for those institutions that got the stock for basically nothing. Anyway, let's go to Bitcoin. IBIT making a nice move, closing above a level. Here's your next spot. Congratulations if you've been in it. We've been in it pretty much since around here. It's been working really well. Some of you guys are making a lot of money in Mister. What a move. Some people are like, Red Dog, do you feel bad about yourself that you bought the 210s here, and if you held them, you'd still be making a lot of money? Well, I made a double selling them. I bought them back here, and then I made some money, and I'm fine. If I was in Mister, it would just take too much of my brain space. Instead, it's been a little easier to navigate this course, and it did close pretty well where I would think, this could be higher tomorrow. Though Wolf, as I said, even on Friday, I'm like, guys, this stock didn't even pull back at all, while Bitcoin was pulling back. So this has been a nice active sequence. Remember, we bought it wrong here, and then once I was buying it back here, like, Red Dog, you chasing this again? I'm like, it's just a different stock now. Anyway, stocks don't remember when you did it. Every stock has its time and place. Anyway, with that being said, the crypto stocks that did well, even little friggin' crappy Mara had a day. Kind of cute how they had to break it down before bringing it higher, and that's why sometimes it's good to have options. I would have been out of the stock 100% if I was in the stock itself. Instead, started buying options here, sold some, bought some, sold some, and into this down move, I'm like, the 70 cents, why don't I buy some more? And now the stock looks like, it's on its way to 2060 or even 23. So I got to know, what makes you tick, yeah, I hear you, Maddie. I didn't even play Hut, and I gave it to everybody the day that it took off. This was the day I'm like, Hut, remember that one from back in the day? Anyway, again, gotta just focus on what's in front of you, and again, you don't need to be in everything to make money. And sometimes, if you're in too many things, you don't know what you're doing. You don't have the confidence to stay with it. You don't have the wherewithal to buy more when it's time to buy more, etc. So really, the crypto stocks and the energy stocks were the ones on the move. As far as like maybe it'll change the Mag 7 names. Just so you guys know, Tesla did a red dog reversal today. Yes, it did. It's funny. The guys that I talked to were like, "Oh, I'm buying Tesla today." I'm like, "You could probably buy it at 255. I would not be buying it today." They're like, "No, I won't see that." I'm like, "I'm the Tesla guy." Anyway, red dog reversal at 269 went to 273, came in right to this spot. I would think, at some point it would come into here and maybe not go much lower than this. And so just to be social with them, I bought the 280 calls for November 8th, thinking that, it's an election type play. It was just a 273. If it pulls into here, then it starts to create a flag, goes above there, and then maybe if Trump wins, this could be, closer to 300. So I would think this could be 300 this year, if all plays out well, or by the election right here. So, actually, what's this? This high is 249.83. So this could even see 250 and be fine. Not that I really wanted to go that far down, but anyway. So we'll see. At this point, though, the Bears are going to hang their hat on a double top, a red dog reversal sell. We're going to look at the action. I didn't trade the stock today at all. Just I have other things going on. And so maybe tomorrow, if we open down, maybe we could reclaim, what's this, 262.24, right into that high, the low. It's pretty cool. So anyway, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I think that could be viable. Maybe it opens down and then we get a good trade. Wait, hold on a sec. So we'll see what happens there next. And then as far as everything else, Google's tomorrow. I have less options. I came with a lot of options and have less. We'll see what happens. Now all of a sudden it feels like everyone's getting really negative on Google. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm going to keep some. I'm going to keep the 170s. Hung in there. Amazon, still nothing. Still just in this wedgish type pattern. I didn't trade either one of those stocks themselves, just the options, and I sold some Amazon options also. Did I sell some Amazon options? Yep, I did. 931 I sold them, and it was up $2. And we'll see. But for tomorrow's for earnings, I'm in Amazon, I'm in Google, and I'm in AMD. AMD actually took out this 158.91. To me, it looks good. We'll see what happens if they want to push it before the print. Sometimes they do that. If they do that, maybe I'll create a call spread, or I'll just sell some and hold some naked. I am in SMCI also. You shouldn't really focus on this. I have a little bit. Earnings here are until the 8th, so this is like post-election. You got a lot of stuff you got to deal with between now and then. I just want to don't lose sight of it. Nvidia, I haven't really traded at all. Nvidia's like, Red Dog, why don't you like Nvidia anymore? I'm like, because it doesn't really move. And there's a lot of other action out there, and I guess I could be buying the stock here or there or options on a dip for later this year. But I don't even know what the market's going to do post-election. So at this point, pretty red day. This is not a reason to buy it, but it's still above the 8-day. We'll see what happens tomorrow if there's like a Red Dog reversal type of trade to buy. If it didn't give you a reason to get out of it either. It's just whatever. Hood. It's been on the move. Working higher. I'm not in it. Reddit was down a little bit today. Oh, so I think some of these things kind of like, everybody was getting lulled to sleep by some of this, or in a trance by all the movement in the nuclear names. Some of the other ones, the strength was sold. So maybe into the 8-day I buy some of that back. If you took FFIV into earnings today, I gave you guys a plan, right? First time I posted this, some people are like, we want a plan for FFIV. I was like, all right, I'll give you a plan. It's up 22. So the plan was the strong stock, kind of under the radar. 224 is the level. stay above, maybe do a 225 by 235 call spread. If you did that, guess what? It's maxed. Maybe. Well, you got to see where it is tomorrow, but not so bad. Not so bad. Then we talked about this Trex today. Somebody said they like it into earnings. I didn't take it though. I was sitting on the bid. I wanted to save 50 cents, so I didn't make $3. Anyway. All right, guys. I'm a little tired. It's Monday. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Again, a lot of action everywhere. I'm not playing DJT. I'm not in it. For those of you making a killing, congratulations. You deserve it. You're in it. It's been above the 8-day. You follow my methodology. It's doing just fine. I did not rebuy Rumble. Some guys said, "Red Dog, now is the time." It's fine. You know what? I don't want to be kryptonite on Rumble. It feels like every time I buy it now, it fails. So if you guys all bought it, make some money without me. That's fine. Buy me a Red Dog sandwich or something. That's cool. I could deal with that. So two things I did get into today. SOUN. Why? Now that's the day one. Looking good. Very solid, right? That's a nice day one. Boom. Next level here is what? 645. We'll see. Usually this is the day count rules. You get a day one. Hopefully you get upside follow through the next day. That'll be great. Then you just trim what you took. If it's down a portion, maybe you buy more, it goes green, takes out this high, and then you get your day two. And then day three, maybe it opens up and you sell some, and then that's your 3-day play. And then you trail the rest and see how it goes. But ultimately, this is what you call a nice day one. And then some of these didn't have a great day. Kind of just didn't go again. But some like it, so I bought it just to track this lunar. Some like space. I guess it's getting a little crazy if all these like concept names are starting to like perk up and make people money. Even GME, I made money on GME today. I rarely play GME, and I bought options earlier, and then I just took the stock a little bit after hours. Just a decent day one. If it ever wanted to do something, it needs a day one, and here's your day one, and there was some decent volume. So kind of interesting. It's up 10% today. So a lot of little things going on everywhere, but usually when that happens, the indices are ready for some kind of pullback or something. So don't fall asleep behind the wheel. Just keep moving and grooving, keep making money, keep following your process. Don't get over your skis, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Have a good night, guys.